Hi, Dan Larsson here, and welcome to this Extreme Neuro Processing Racks product overview. Please expect to find 12 different audio effect racks in this package when you purchase it. And every rack contains more audio effect racks filled with tons of other effects like filters and distortions, EQs and compressors and etc. These effects will turn your audio signal into very heavy and modern neuro bass sounds. On every rack, you will find 8 macro knobs, which basically turns on and off these internal effect groups, effect racks. Let me show you them. So here are these internal racks, which are basically groups of other audio effects, like these filters, distortion, etc., etc., multiband compression and other stuff. So when you turn a knob, as you can see, it just turns it on and off. So, well, some of them behave different, but what you can do with them is to fine-tune the output sound by enabling and disabling a group of effects. So I recommend playing with it a lot to achieve, very different results. Now, let's see them in action. The first one is a square wave, and I also modulated it with a noise and a sine wave. And on its own, it sounds this. A very simple, boring waveform. But when I click on and enable Neuroprocess Rack number 3, it turns into a very, very nice neuro bass sound. And as I said before, you can play with the knobs by, achieving different sounds. If you turn them on, if you turn off all of these knobs, the whole sound will turn into the source sound. It's very cool. Now check the other. This one is number 5, but let's see the sound, which is, well, the same before. The source is the same. And when I click on, so with one rack, if you turn the knobs up and down, you will get very, very different sounds. So one rack will not create only one sound, one very typical unique sound, but tons. So I really recommend to play with them. And for intermediate users, of course, you can dig in the racks and, fine-tune the effects if you want the choruses and other effects, like always. But in the first step, let me recommend just turning the knobs. Very cool. The next one is the 7th rack. This time it is a very simple square wave. Some of them are very handful for dubstep also, not only for drum and bass. And this one, my favorite, the 10th, this one is good for dubstep because it has an articulate knob, which if you turn, it articulates. The source sound is a simple saw. Very cool. So I hope you will enjoy playing with this. And of course, you can use these racks on lead sounds, instruments, and other sounds, but these racks basically built for bass sounds. But I really recommend to experiment. So thank you for watching this overview, and the Extreme Neuro Effects rack can be grabbed at loopmasters.com. See you soon.